Hey, what's up? This is Cheshire, and today we're gonna play some tonight. We're gonna play some Internal. I am finishing off my coffee. I know it's really late, and I probably shouldn't be drinking as much coffee as I am. What is going on in the background here? That should be muted and not playing. I am so prepared tonight. So I had a little bit of a glitch because my Elgato my Elgato Stream Deck required some sort of update, which was great because it blanked off all the OBS settings that I had in there, which is kind of frustrating, but it happens. Let's. Why is it doing that? Okay, real good. I'm gonna try some things because I've been setting up some prompts. Hey, look at that. Touch the button. Twitter. Ho ho ho! This thing works a charm. So if I go command again, terrific. Okay. Right. Sweet. Well, that's good. So we're gonna play some Eternal. I have just started fooling around with it because of Amy, who I should probably at some point add to my auto host, which I'll do at some point. But hey, if you follow me on the on the Twitter, you'll see our interactions and stuff, and you'll be able to follow her and find her Twitch because she plays Eternal quite a lot, and she's the reason why I am playing today. So what do we got? Theme deck quests that we can do. Raise the Stone Scar banner. Win 5 games with a Fire Shadow deck, which obviously I've been doing anyway. Shadow Warrior, deal 100 damage, which we're almost all the way through. And win 5 versus battles with a Fire deck. So we can draft. Don't have enough gold to draft, and I'm not buying any gems because I'm not refused to buy into a new game at this point. We could go campaign, play through some campaign maybe. Let's do that. Okay, so there's a bounty one. That looks interesting. Again, requires gems. Reward details. Looks like you can get some pretty sweet cards though. Let's just go for the empty throne.
After the death of her husband, Caiaphas,
now I will be in and out of the chat again, simply because I don't have this in window mode. I don't like running stuff in window mode, but I will be able to interact with you because I'll hop in and out to make sure that I'm here with the chat. I think we'll just start off by doing a little bit of this versus AI kind of mode.
Since Caiaphas's death,
thing stuff with the thing. We've done this one, have we?
When Caiaphas...
Where's the one that we haven't done then? That, I'm sure that's core print that we've done.
To shore up the capital's defenses, Roland raided the university.
Have we done this whole thing? I don't think we have though. Maybe I have. Makes me really, really nervous because I couldn't have. There's no way. I wish it would tell me, but it doesn't. Alright, whatever. Gauntlet. So, battle through a gauntlet of increasingly powerful AI opponents, defeat the final boss for the grand prize. So that's another thing we can do. Or we can go for Forge, which is build a deck from new cards that you can use to fight your AI opponents, and you get to keep all those cards, but it costs 2,500 to do. And usually I'd be fine with that, but I kind of want to keep my coins so that we can eventually do a draft. That sounds like a great plan. We could do a ranked battle. I have been fooling around with ranked. I'm not real good, let's face it, but let's do it. I kind of semi-screwed around with this deck a little bit, but I'm still not 100% across what's the best in this particular game. I hear that Aegis, which is basically you have to target a creature twice to be able to hit it with effects, or like once and then the second time it'll work. I hear that's really good. Life gain, obviously, as per any game, is really good. What have we got? Summon some Gretidans, Warcry quick draw. Yeah, okay, that looks like a good hand. I'll try and explain this as much as I can as I go along, just for anyone who might be new to the game. I mean, even I am fairly new to this game. I played some during beta, and then I hadn't played since then because I've been too busy with Magic. So, yeah. 1/1 for 1 that summons a 1/1. Who would have guessed? Pretty good. Stupid Reveler Blood. I've got to fix my bots. I know that. Oh, 4 new followers since last session. That's brilliant. I like to see that. If you want to follow me on Twitter, there's a link. The stream deck is just great. So quick draw. When this kills a blocking unit, the blocker doesn't actually deal damage to this unit. Warcry, when this attacks, the top unit or weapon of my deck gets +1/+1. I don't exactly know how the whole Warcry thing really works. Like, does it have to be a unit right on top of your deck? I don't think so. I think it just looks for whatever is the top, but there's no way for me to look at the top of my library, or that I've found. I mean, I'm sure that there's a card that probably allows you to do it, but... give an enemy unit -1/-1 sounds good. Yeah, let's do that. Now, you'll notice the -1/-1, unlike Magic. Well, I guess like Magic in a way. It isn't a counter as such, but it stays on there. We'll just attack with everything here. The effects kind of... The only one that doesn't carry over is damage. Damage will heal at the end of turn, but all the other effects will carry over. So if you give something a neg effect, the effect will actually stay on there without it having to be a counter or something like that, which is nice. And it's not like, until the end of turn. I just toasted my creature. What do we want to do here? I don't want to play the champion because I want to keep the champion, but at the same time, we need to start trying to figure out ways to stop our opponent's board, because this is just going to wreck our little ones. I think we're still going to go in anyway. Foolish measures. Was it worth just dealing 1 damage? No, probably not, but you know what? Whatever. We're against AI anyway.
Your sword.
Oop, that's gonna make things interesting.
Die with honor.
And then less interesting. Okay, so it's a 3/3. Got lots of blockers out. When another unit dies, we can give this +1/+1. That sounds alright. Entomb means when it dies, by the way. Yeah, so it does something when it's killed. So when it's entombed, I get to draw a torch. A torch is a 1-cost spell that deals 3 damage, which sounds really good. But I think I want to Soul Collective first.
For your gifts.
Dreamwar! Welcome to the channel. Yes, it is sort of, what was that? It is very much Hearthstone-y-like. It's kind of like a cross between MTG and Hearthstone, which is pretty cool. Here's Aegis, by the way, so protected from 1 enemy spell or effect, but not from battle damage, which means I probably shouldn't actually hit this with the -1/-1. When it attacks, unit or weapon on top of the deck gets +1/+1. We're going to wipe out this 2/1 here. I think it's safe to say that that's probably the best one. We're just going to clog up the board and let ourselves block, build up that other creature. It did the Twitter thing again. I hope that button's not stuck, because that would be really awkward. In game, good, excellent. Just making sure everything is there, everything's turned on and everything's working properly. Right. We're just gonna block with a 1/1 because it will power up our soul collector. Keep collecting them souls. Them souls is like gold. Get a sigil. Sigil, of course, is like mana, basically. There we go. So that's now got Overwhelm, which means Trample. And it doesn't have Deadly yet, does it? No. Good. So... Wing! We've got a 9/4 with Trample. Now, our opponent can block that. 2, 4, 6... You can definitely block it and kill it, which is something we don't want to have happen. So we're just going to sit back and wait again. We're going to let this one keep hitting stuff, although Warcry 2 is really bad, because obviously our opponent's creatures on top of their deck or units are going to be getting lots of bonuses, which is shite for us, but whatever. Alright, so what do we get here? Entomb. 0/2 for 1. Oh yeah, so cost. The 1 means it only costs you 1, but the little icon means it's 1, but you must have a rune of that color, or a sigil of that color. So, not bad. Let's play our Entomber, because that's going to be great to use. I think here I am going to attack with the 1/1 and the 2/1, just to get our opponent to try and block and kill something, possibly. Which means that our Soul Collector will go to a 4/4. Or not? Cool. That's fine by me. Come on, AI. Don't block the other one. Let it. Ah, damn it. Great. Okay. So we are going to play the 0/2. Just because it makes for a good blocker. Ooh. That's, yeah. That's big. Alright, so sacrifice a unit. It's going to be this one to kill our opponent's 8/8. Shaboom! Meaning our Soul Collector goes up to a 6/6. There we go. Then we're going to attack our opponent with... we could attack with a 6/6. Force our opponent to block it with at least this and something else. I think that sounds like a great idea. And we'll attack with a 3/1 and the 1/1. Try and force through as much damage as we can. I'm not going to sit around and play this forever. Playing this out just is going to be annoying. And if this is your first time joining us, obviously we are playing the Eternal TCG. For some short and goggles. Alright, so I'm going to do a little blocking there. It's a lot of creatures died. Cool, we can torch something, so we're going to torch this 5/1 out of the way. Kaboom! Superior board position. Confirmed. I'm such a knob. Fire Sigil. Sure, why not? Attacks with the 9/4, the 2/2 flyer, and the 1/1 for fun. Yeah, block that 9/4. That's fine. 7 damage goes across. I've kind of started... Oh, we were doing ranked! I thought we were doing AI. Huh. Whoops! This, I've actually found that this is actually a lot better than Hearthstone at the moment for me. Hearthstone just feels very... kind of stale at the moment. It's probably just me, and that's fine, but I needed something else to break up the monotony of playing way too much Magic, way too much other stuff. Destroyed, yes. I did well. I'm liking it. I seem to do okay at this game. I don't know how long that will continue for, we will see. Just liking the fact that the setup is actually working properly. Let's tweet about Eternal. Oh, it's come up with an error. I think that's probably because it's seeing it as an identical tweet. Should have done that. Gonna have to create some more. Okay, so we've got lots of low cast, which I think is a good idea. We don't need to worry about the fact that we won't be able to cast this for many turns. I like to get it out on the second turn, but having fire signals is fine. We can still curve out potentially. Let's keep it and see what happens. The ranked doesn't mean that much to me anyway. So our opponent has basically what is Death Touch, really. So it kills any unit it damages, that's fine. We don't even care about that very much. Although I feel like we're going to have a harder time this time against this particular deck. No, we definitely are, yeah.
Draw, mister!
So, when this kills a blocking unit, the blocker doesn't deal damage back, which is good for us. When it attacks, it has Warcry, so... I really can't wait to try a draft. I wonder if you draft and play against other draft players, or whether you're drafting and playing against just purely a computer or an AI. So that would be very interesting to see. So for here, we want to draw that card, so we are going to play this one. Because if our opponent attacks, we're just going to block with the Dark Wisp. Infiltrate. Play 2 5/5 beasts. That's something we want to block. I did not read that. That is 2 5/5 beasts? Damn, son. So infiltrate. Oh. Yeah, this is gonna go downhill real fast. Infiltrate means that when it hits me, it has an ability that goes off, which is gonna trigger now. Oh boy, yeah, that's gonna be fun. What have we got against that? No. I guess, actually. But that will only block one of them. Damn, son, we're about to get our faces wrecked. Alrighty, let's go with the armor, I guess. And then go with another quick draw. Ooh. 2 5/5. It's gonna ruin my night. Hey, we're up to 112 followers on Twitch now. That's new. I guess you're just gonna block the 1/1 just to be safe. And I'm gonna let ooh, it's a 3/2 now. I feel like that needs to die. I feel like that's the wrong thing to do, but that's the thing we're going to do anyway. And that's why, because it now has quick draw, which I didn't notice before. I'm getting myself wrecked. Really, Wise Butt? Why you do this to me? Yeah, okay. So we're on 4, which is not enough to do what we need to do. I guess here we're going to nom this guy here. We're gonna play little Gobbo. Guess we just attack our opponent. Oh, we are so dead. We'll figure it out. Story of my life. We'll figure it out. Kill unit. Well, that's just jolly. I think here that we are going to die. I need you to block somebody. But we are going to die anyway. Because we have nothing. You'll get killed by you. You might as well block a big creature. Get my face wrecked. Okay, you've got a tomb, but we're gonna die before we actually get to use it. I think here we can see. Well, you know, you win one, you lose one. And by lose, I mean I just got wrecked in the face hole with the ouchies. Alright, so let's go again. More ranked. More ranked. Oh, that's a lot of signals. Alright. It's not necessarily bad. I mean, fast spell can be paid on our opponents, so we can burn stuff. Warcry and quick draw is good. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna run with it, because why not? That's basically like a dual land, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's keep it. We're gonna play it because we've got a sigil, so it activates, and that's great. End our turn. Oh, our opponent's gone for a sigil as well. We'll start our turn. Get with another sigil. We'll go with their... I feel like I want to go with the Entomber, but we'll go with the quick draw first. Mister. Just in case. My chat just cleared, that was really weird. Okay, so we've got another sigil here, it's gonna boost. Play our Entomber, attack our opponent for 2. Wonder what our opponent's doing because no one should ever let it get a board stay like this without having a creature down. Maybe our opponent's just having some unlucky times, perhaps? We don't want to show this tip again, thank you.
Your sword.
Cool, alright. Who here? Wow, iron sword. Nice. Pity that I'm just going to burn your creature. Boom! Get it out of there! Draw ourselves another torch, that's great. You know where this chakram's going to go. This chakram's going to go directly on this guy here. Smash our opponent's face for 7. I love that war cry. Wonder how that's going. Seeing where my head's supposed to be at. Probably need to shave a little bit too. I am a terrible person. Alright, cool. Wow, that was big. So we'll play a sigil here, and then we'll burn this critter's face. And then we will attack our opponent with both, because if he blocks the 1/1 I get to draw a card. And this dude has quick draw. Dude? Lady? This lady has... Oh, she looks awesome. I've never noticed that before. She looks very cool. Like a cowboy-esque fantasy picture? I don't know how you'd call that. It's really cool though. Which is good. I've noticed a lot of the art is not like ultra super sexualized or anything like that. That's not the demographic they were going for. They're like, you know what, we want people who actually play the game, not people who are like, oh yeah, oh, boobs, which is good. Because the one thing I'm sick of seeing in card games is like constant over-sexualization of everything for no apparent reason at all. Just not what we want to see anymore. Like that shit may have flown, 10 years ago, but now I just want to play the game. Choose a block of damage. Probably this one. Ah, so it didn't carry over. It actually does kill it. Yeah, that's fine. We didn't care too much about that anyway. Sigil, go! What am I going to do here? I think... probably just put the chakram on this guy, but it doesn't really make any sense to. Entomb, draw a card. That sounds like a great idea. Draw a torch? And a card, a torch. And then we'll just attack with a 3/3 and see if our opponent will decide to block it. Give your units +1/+1 this turn. Sure, block it. Nice. Could have actually played that. Didn't even think about it. Just ended my turn. Because I'm an idiot. Alright, so... we'll give you the +2/+2. Then we will give our opponent's creature -1/-1 just in case. Yeah. Attack our opponent for 7. Give a unit +3/+1. Sure. We're fine with that. We got our torch. We're happy. We got the chakram that we can play. The Steel Fang chakram. We'll start our turn. Sacrifice. No, we don't want to do that. We do, however, probably want to do that. Yeah, I don't trust putting it on a 3/2. A 3/2 is way too easy to kill off. I want to put it on something big. But we will see. Torch. Sure. Torch messed up. No, well, that's fine. I'll let that go. End my turn? Absolutely, I'll end my turn. So next, I think we go with the Thorn Beast, making it a 5/5. Then if we want to, the turn after, we can chuck the Steel Fang on it, making it a 9/5. Sounds pretty good to me. Ooh, lots of torches too. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is attack our opponent. And we'll see how that goes. Cool, okay. Sacrifice our Recalculator. Recalculator! Oh, that's terrible. I apologize. No, I don't. No, that's fine, we'll let that go. See what our opponent plays here, because we could just like basically burn out. No, okay, great. You'll notice that our turn hasn't yet started. We've got these fast spells. So it's basically the end of our opponent's turn. Put the chakram on this guy here, just for insult to injury, and we'll just attack with everything. Bam! Alright, so 2 up, 1 down. I should get some mods that tell how many games I've won and lost. Sounds like it. Ooh, angry rewards. Well, we will then. Thank you. Nice amount of gold. Hey, we got a booster pack we can open. I say we do that. Oh. Okay. Fire spree. Yeah, cool. Get another booster pack. I like booster packs. Oh, another chest. Okay, sure. Flash freeze, stun 2 enemy units. That's pretty crap. Especially at 3 instead of 2. Let's crack open some of these booster packs, shall we? Booster. Ooh, complete a draft. Well, we will once we have enough coins, which we're very close to. Packs. Here we go. Sure. Alright, so commons, as you can see, are these grey ones. You've got uncommons, another grey one. Cobalt Monument. Depleted, transmute 5, 4/4, Storm Dancer with Flying. That's pretty cool. Strangers have flying. It's a soaring stranger. Not a handsome stranger, just a soaring stranger. And our rare is a charge unit. Your units cost 1 or less have charge. Okay. Sure. Alright, so what do we got here? That looks pretty cool. Negate an enemy spell and deal 2 damage to that player. Sounds like my kind of spell. Static Bolt increases for every other static bolt. Pay to an exhaust blind storyteller, which would be me, to draw a card and then discard a card. So it's looting. Okay, sure. Quick draw. Summon. Deal 2 damage to the enemy player. For 5, yeah, it's alright. Reminds me of a rogue card from the WoW TCG, the physical one. When one of your other units are killed, this unit gets +2/+2. That's not until the end of turn, as you'll see there. Alright, what's this? It's a cockroach with echo. So echo means you get an additional copy when you draw it. When you play it, cockroaches, or clockroaches, I guess it is, not a cockroach, a clockroach, in your hand and deck get +1/+1. Yeah, okay, sure. We've got no more boosters left. That makes me sad. I want more boosters. Still not enough for draft. We're so close. But we also don't have any gold left either. More ranked. More ranked? I guess? Yeah, more ranked. Why not? Yeah, we'll go with the dual deck again. Whatever you want to call it. Dual color. So terrible tonight. Which reminds me. Oh. Just want to make sure. I've got a stream deck. This thing is actually really handy. I can tweet from it. I can do my OBS stuff. I can do my Twitch stuff like this. Follow me on Twitter. If you want to know what my bots do, there's a command prompt. That's brilliant. I have to fool around with this even more and build some more features into it. But it's great because I can switch scenes. I can go on break if I need to go on a pee break, which is probably going to be real soon after that coffee. Oh, okay. Sacrifice a unit to kill a unit. Is alright. So we're not going to have any turn 1 plays. We can curve out pretty easily. We should be able to pretty easily draw in 2 more sigils, I think, with this deck. I think we're just going to keep it and go for it. It's nice having some, you know, kill unit control cards in our hand as well. I think that makes a lot of sense. The good thing is that although it does cost you 1, it actually costs you a sigil of, well, I guess darkness and fire as well. Which is fine because we had both of those in the opening hand. Otherwise, we probably would have just gone, no. Ooh. Okay, yeah. If you're just joining us, this is the Eternal trading card game, and it is very cool, and I very much like it. And I need to fix my bots because that's all pretty horrible. Okay, cool. So I just missed my opponent burning the crap out of it. To each unit, why would you play that on one single unit? Okay, whatever. It's all good. It's fine. I don't know why my opponent would do that. Just playing it on one unit when it's clearly meant for multiple units to... whatever. I'm sure our opponent had a very good reason for doing it. I just don't know what that reason would have been. Draw 2 cards. Sure, go ahead and draw 2 cards, man. What do we want? Fire Circle, I think? We'll put the Obsidian Armor on my little ticking grenadin. I think I just call it a ticking grenade gremlin. Ticking gremlin, maybe? Just me? Okay. Gosh, burning it. Oh. You're a jack, sir. That's cool though. We have options. Guess we'll just use this to play 3 grenadins. Our opponent's gonna draw more cards. Okay. You're running a 3-colored deck. Why would you run a 3-colored? I guess. Like, our opponent certainly has enough sigils at the moment to get all their stuff out. Now silence another unit. Yeah, well,
Winds
that's
protect
fine.
me.
You gain Aegis. Yeah, you can give yourself Aegis. I don't care about that at all. What I do care about, though, is sacrificing this guy to kill you. And then attacking our opponent. Then we're going to play the Thornby, sacrificing the silenced Grenadin. Not that it matters, but whatever. We're looking alright now. I'm not overly worried. Our opponent's on 17, we're on 25. Our opponent should have ways to deal with a 5-5, but I don't know if that's going to be the case. Maybe not. Sitting Golem. I think we'll just hold the burn. Because, I mean, we can't burn our opponent at this point because our opponent has Aegis. So, that's interesting. Protected from one enemy spell or effect, but not from battle damage. So we'll just keep burning our opponent's stuff when we draw burn cards. Inspire. The top unit or weapon of your deck gets +1/+1 and then draw a card. That's a neat card. It's very nice. Good cantrip. Oh, a cantrip, for people who don't play Magic, is a card that has an ability but also redraws itself, I guess is the best way to say it. Ooh, okay. You're gonna come in and kill my big thorn beast, are ya? That's fine. You do you. That was, real sucky, wasn't it? We don't have an enemy unit around, so we might not do that. Wonder if this means that our opponent gets like extra health? No. Okay, good. We will play this now though. Although our opponent didn't have an enemy creature out, or enemy unit I should say, I want to get as much damage on the board now as possible.
Halt!
You gonna play one? Sure, I'm gonna burn it. Whoa, whoa. There we go. Crispy. 2 damage to each unit. Yeah, we saw that one before. Has Entomb, so that's good. Alright. Our opponent's on 10 and we're on 25, so I'm not too worried at this point. You have Aegis though, that makes me really worried. And charge. Okay. We can't just burn it out, that's going to be a big problem. Or cry 5, that is nuts. Wow, I think we've actually lost to this weird Aegis creature. It's Leopardo, huh? Note to self, buddy. Note to self. Rise to the challenge. Uh-oh. Are we going to be 2 up and 2 down? Is that the way this is trending? Because it's certainly looking that way, isn't it? Ah, I've got to remember my opponent can't block with a tapped creature. Like, do damage, dude, damage. Oh, does yours untaps somehow? Endurance, charge, ready's on the right, so endurance. Yeah, cool. I think that would fizzle. We should have. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. We just need to draw something that can kill it. We are dead. We are so dead. Look at that. Holy crap, are we dead? 12-10 with Aegis. This is what Amy was talking about. Cool. We did a whole heap of damage, and we're gonna get stuff for it, which is great. Now that's entering 0, but it requires you to have 3 emblems already, whatever you want to call them. 3 thingies. Let's open that booster pack. Where is it? Booster pack, booster pack. There it is. Ooh, we've got enough for a draft. Or maybe we should do it. So what do we get? Sacrifice. Kill a unit with 3 attack or less. That's pretty cool for 1. A Sword of Icaria has Warcry. 3/2 for 3. That is brilliant. We don't care about the commons. +1/+1 for each type of influence you have. That's interesting. And our rare, Flying Aegis Fate. You gain an Aegis. What? So what? Your character gains the Aegis? If you have a Mist Veil Drake, if you have an Aegis, Mist Veil Drake gets +3/+3 when you summon it. If you have an Aegis, that's really good. That is solid. Okay, cool. So, what do we think about a draft? Maybe? Let's do it. Why not? No time like the present. Open a pack, pick a card, pass the pack, and repeat until the pack is empty, just like Magic. It's that easy. Earn rewards based on how many games you win with the deck you build. In draft, you'll build a deck from picks that you make from a total of 4 packs worth of Eternal cards. In each of the 4 rounds, you'll open a pack, pick one, pass, then pick your next card from the next pack you receive, and so forth until the first round of packs is empty. You'll keep the cards you pick, but don't have to put all of them into your deck. So just like Magic, basically. Give a unit lifesteal and double damage sounds pretty good. Summon units in your hand with cost 4 or more. What? Summon all units. Right, it's just that L is missing there on the typeface. Cost 4 or greater. Flying, give an enemy unit +2 attack. Doesn't sound great. Transform into a random unit that costs 1 more. That sounds like it could be fun. Should we go with fun, or are we trying to go with, like, we actually want to win? Because life gain and double strike sounds real good on if you chuck it onto a flyer. Let's try and go for actual. Oh, okay. What colors are you? Red, green. Deal 2 damage to an enemy unit and 2 damage to the enemy player. That's great. That's good removal. +1/+1 for each influence. Silence unit, draw a card. Other stuff is, well, that's not bad. There's dual land there. That sounds really good though. Deal 5 damage to the enemy player, and you gain 5 life when it dies. But it's a 5/1. I think we'll take the piercing shot here. I kind of wanted to take the dual land, to be honest. Okay. Units can only be blocked by other units. Oh, can only be blocked by other units with flying. I hear flying is real good. Real good. So we are going to take the fly here, I think. When you summon this guy, it gives you red and green. That's really good as well. Damn. Okay, we'll take the fly. There's another piercing shot. I think that may come in handy. I assume that the dagger down here is pretty nice because of deadly. But other than that, I think the piercing shot here is going to be our best take to get a second piercing shot. What do we got? Anything in our color? Only 1. Kill an enemy attachment. Yeah, maybe. We could always start dipping in. But we're not seeing anything from ours. Exhaust to deal 1 damage. So that's basically blue. Flying free if you've played 2 Aegis this turn. We might take it on the off chance that we have to dip into a 3rd color, but double requirement's never good. Never. killing an enemy attachment is not bad. This guy being Flying and Warcry, I think, is probably going to be the best one. Again, flyers are key apparently. Overwhelm. It's an equipment. Yeah, it's alright. What do we got? Heavy Axe. It's cheap equipment we can chuck on a flyer. That's never a bad thing. Ultimate. Can only be used once. You can pay once. Once you can pay 8 and give it +4/+4 to make it a 5/5 for 1. That's actually not that bad. Comes down as a 1/1 flyer. Easy for it to get killed. We're fine with that. Overwhelm. We can give something like Trample. But again, 6. Really on the high end. We need a 6/3 though. It's going to definitely finish a game if it comes down. And I'm really tempted to grab it. But I think I want to just focus on getting some more low-level flyers in here. Empower? Power card. I don't know what a power card is. We're going to grab this dude here. Oh, Flying Warcry again. No, we're going to grab the Fixer. The top unit or weapon you deck gets +1/+1 draw a card. That doesn't sound that bad. This is great ground blocker. Charge and quick draw. Charge means it can attack straight away, but it's only a 3/2 for 5, which is alright, but not the best. Aegis sounds great. Got another one of these flyers. I think we want the Aegis to go with the synergy of playing Aegis stuff, maybe. Did we have anything else that required Aegis? Not really. Makes it hard to deal with for a 1/1 as well, over something like this. But it's not flying, so we will take the flyer instead. Alright. Kill an enemy attachment we don't care about. Silence unit, draw a card. Strangers are deadly. We'll take the stranger just in case. Keep it out of somebody else's hand, I guess. Warcry. Yeah. We don't want to take the stun. That's fine. Oh, holy crap. Can only be blocked by endurance. Readies on each other. Does something when drawn. Fate. Put a dragon eye into your deck. Damn, that makes me want to completely switch what I'm playing, and I know I shouldn't. But damn. 7 though. I mean, it's pretty expensive to get out. We just have to hope that we can find something that will allow us to kill it if we come up against it. These dudes here are great fixing. Okay, so that must be a foil, I take it, considering the background. Can only be blocked by other units with flying. Right, so it gives something +1/+1 flying for 1. Nothing else in this pack really looks that great. Endurance is good. We don't need any of the fixing. We don't need Tomb. It makes me really nervous. Because now I'm wondering if I'm making the right choices. I guess we take the thing that can make things slightly bigger and flying. Let's just take the dragon. We get to keep it anyway, right? We'll just take it. Strangers deal double damage. Well, that's in my color fix, that's for sure. Endurance Warcry. Kill an enemy attachment on summon. Charge quick draw. Heavy axe. Stun an enemy unit. Empower. Does something when you play a power card. Again, don't know what empower is. I don't know what a power card is. Is it a certain card that says power? No, soldier. Power. Oh, that's a power card. Right. Okay. That's interesting. So when you drop a land, basically. Okay, I get it. Strangers deal double damage. We only have the other stranger, which is the Merciless. Let's grab it anyway. It's a 4/4 for 6. There's nothing else I think that's any better. This guy's not so bad. 3 for a 1/5. It's a great ground blocker actually. Probably should take that. When you draw a card, you gain a life. It's also very good. Charge a quick draw. Yeah, you know what? Let's take the Endurance Warcry. Maybe it will come in handy. Alright, so summon, deal 3 damage to the enemy player. That's really good. I'm surprised at how powerful some of these cards are, yet they're not overpowered. You and a unit each get +3 life. That's pretty cool. Give an enemy unit -6 this turn. Okay, that's interesting. Draw a sigil. Good mana fixing. Mana fixing is always key in any deck, in any game you play. Let's get rid of these. Did you know about Echo? Well, I do. Did you know about Stun? Well, yeah, I do. Yes, I know about Endurance. No, I didn't know about premium cards. Some special animated art. There we go. More than a normal can of hearts. Blah 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 blah. I like giving units extra health, but we're not in these colors. We're only in the green. Something upstairs sounds like it's dripping water, and that's really annoying. Your units get +2 attack this turn. Let's take the Foil Rally, just because we can, and we are that guy. Play a copy of one of your units. Play a copy of one of your units. So you're basically copying a unit. That's pretty cool. Quick draw. 3/3 with quick draw. Has quick draw, and while she... Oh, only while she has 4 more attack. Units get +2. Summon an Iron Sword on one of your units. 3 for a 2/1. That actually doesn't sound too bad. I think though, we're going to take the Hellfire Rifle here. Simply for the extra damage, I think. Aegis, you gain 4 something. You gain 4 purples. I don't know what the purple means. 4 armor? Maybe that's armor. Flying, ultimate. We haven't We haven't come across enough flying. That makes me really nervous. Someone put an Iron Sword on one of your units. We're taking all of those, sure. Flame Blast. Wow, deal damage equal to your power spent. Yep, that's cool. We'll definitely take that. Oh, hello. Lifesteal. Transforms into a new card. 4/1 with charge. Strangers have Warcry. We don't really have a stranger kind of deck. So I don't know if that's really going to be that useful. Kind of want to take the rare just because it's 6 for a 6/6 that we're never going to use, but we can use it outside of the game. And it's lifesteal. And it deals 2 damage to everything else. But I don't think it's going to do anything for us. I think with this, it's alright, but otherwise it's just a sigil that's sitting in your hand that you're waiting to use. I think we might go with the Strangers Have Warcry. I'm sure there must be like a multicolour Strangers deck. Silence and Stun. Empower, +2/+2. Recruit is pretty bad. Give your unit Killer. So it can attack an enemy unit straight away. Sure. I'm guessing Silence and Stunning unit is what we take here, even though we're probably not going to put it in our final deck. Summon your units, get flying into the end of turn. It's big and it's stupid, and I feel like I want it because it will give itself fly. Oh, only that turn though. It's not that big though. It's only a 4/4 for 7. I think we're better off taking the 5/3 overwhelm. As much as I don't want it, we'll take it. Summon, deal 2 damage for 4. Yeah, alright, why not? Flying, 5 for 3/3. Deal 1 damage. The top unit or weapon in your deck gets +1/+1. Yeah, we'll take that. Alright, Obliterate, Overwhelm, deal 6 damage. Okay, right. So it's a spell? It is. So it'll do 6 damage to a creature, and then anything that's left over, it will deal to target creature or player. Target player. That player. You know what I mean. This is really good as well. Warcry, 3/2 for 3. Nice to throw on something. It's also really good. Infiltrate, kill an enemy unit, which means if it hits your opponent. Wow, alright. If you have 2 or fewer influence, gain an influence of your choice. Everything else we don't really want to look at right now. I'm thinking we just take the massive finisher. Entomb. Warcry. Summon exhaust an enemy unit. Make sure that they can't block, I guess. I think here we have enough 1-drops. 4-drops we're looking alright on, but we might grab the 4-drop anyway. Just because it can spawn us some extra little blockers should we need them. Play a 5/5 Sentinel. If you have more than 25 health, play 5 Sentinels instead. Holy crap. Sounds like a wreck face. Flying, for if you played 2 spells this turn. I think we're going to take that. Don't think we've got enough spells to support it. Be nice to be able to play it for free. So we probably won't. Give one of your units +4/+4 this turn. Right. Makes it interesting, doesn't it? Very interesting. The question is, do you take the 6 cost, which we definitely have more than enough of, or do you take the 3 cost, which is part of our bell curve? That's pretty powerful, but I feel like the Empower is actually probably more powerful. Give an enemy attachment. Give unit +3/+1 and Overwhelm this turn. It is a fast spell, so it's a combat trick as well, so I think we'll take that. Because I haven't seen much in the way of combat tricks. Summon, discard the top 5 cards of your deck. I'm sure that goes in something. Dual land. Okay, summon, kill an enemy attachment. 4 for 4/3 that kills an enemy attachment doesn't sound that bad at all. When you're faced with going for 6 for a 3/3 with a stun, or a 4 for a 2/5, I think we're just going to take the 4 for a 4/3. 3 for a 3/3. That's really good. There's another one there. Sharpshooter, quick draw. Yeah, we're not going to be able to power you up that easily. Each influence we don't care about because we're only going to run 2 influence anyway, so 3 for a 2/2 doesn't sound great. I think we'll take the 5/3 Overwhelm maybe. We could take the Aegis again. Don't feel like we want one. I don't even know if we'll be playing much of the 1-cost stuff that we picked up except for the flyers. We could take the banner and get the extra influence, but then we're not getting this anyway. Take 5 for the 5/3. Your units get +2 attack this turn, or we can take the Stranger, or summon draw a card. Gives lots of health, draws a card, doesn't actually affect the board really well. Can put it on something for a blocker, but will that thing just be killed straight away? Probably, so we'll grab that. Overwhelm, don't care. Second Sight, we're just going to take it anyway. And we'll take that. Oh, that's right, it's 4 boosters. So how many boosters are we through now? Probably 3 of the boosters, I think. Okay, strangers have Warcry. So I don't think we've actually been looking for strangers either. Destroyer, Acolyte, Rapid Shot. Alright, cool. So we want to take the 3 for a 2/2, I think. Your units gain Warcry. That sounds actually pretty good. Given -6 to an enemy. Flying Warcry, 1/1 for 3. Don't like the idea of any of this stuff. Give your units Warcry sounds really bad, but at the same time could be really good. We're gonna grab it. Okay. When you attack the enemy player with exactly 1 unit, it gets +1/+1. That reminds me of Noble Hierarch in a way. When you play a card, so it gains something or other, the something or other, the something or other for each battle skill. I have no idea what that actually says. Double damage flying, 1/2 for 4. Sounds like it should be great, and probably isn't. The gunsmith. Can we? Each of your units does 1 damage to the enemy player. Oh, we can. Why didn't I think of that before? Oh, it'll actually tell you how many you own as well. That's nice if you want to, like, rare scout. When you play a unit, Hero of the People gains its battle skills. Hero of the People has +1/+1 for each of her battle skills. Gains its battle skills. What is its battle skills then? I don't know, I guess we'll find out. I'll take it. When you play a spell, the scout gets +2/+2. That's kind of weak. Spiked Helm, 0 for +1/+1 doesn't sound that bad. And that looks like pretty much what we'll take. We'll probably never use it. We got here. Already got one of these. We don't want any more. We're probably going to play the one that we've got. Warcry 2 sounds really good, except it's on a 1/1 body for 3. So we will take this Warcry 8 just here though. It's only 2 for a 2/1. So very aggressive, low to the ground. 1 for a 2/1 Warcry also sounds really good. We know that the Grenadin is great for getting an extra Grenadin on the board. I think we'll take this one here. Enemy attachments we don't care about. Strangers are deadly. Sure, why not? Unblockable. That's the first time I've seen an unblockable in this game. Sacrifice a unit to kill an enemy unit. We're not going to use it. Summon and you gain some armor. Sure. Strangers have +1 attack. Look, it's another stranger. Hey, and there's a stranger too. I think we're going to take more strangers. I didn't realize we've been taking strangers this whole time. Okay, so we're going to take the Ruthless Stranger. Days. Terrible. It's not even like the real days for Magic. Enemy unit -6. Ugh. We're going to take the Worn Shield. We're not going to use it. We're going to use that. We're not going to use that. Okay, cool. So, Expel. Definitely want to play the Expel. 100%. Strangers. That was interesting. Customize power. Huh. Let's see here. So we want Ruthless Stranger. Oh yeah, and these little diamonds up here tells you how many of them you've actually got. Piercing shots, we want to run both of those. Rampage for sure. Song of War we might leave out just for now. Where's Shiftstone? Must be for you to be able to craft cards, which we obviously can't do because of where we are. Sniper, Brawler, Obliterate is got to be in here. I have to remember to try and check. how to change the way it displays. What we're looking for here is strangers first off the bat. Valor strangers. Got 2 of those. The gilded glaive. That's into like a real strong equipment to put in. Here are the people we wanted to see what that will do. Flying Warcry. Could be great if we can put some equipment on it, maybe. We definitely want to have give a unit lifesteal and double strike. You're a deserter, not a stranger, but you're good for our purpose because you help us to get the extra that we need into our deck. With 2 more strangers, so we didn't get that many strangers actually. Ruthless strangers already in there. Okay, so Power Surge, we already did that one. Already put that in. We're actually surprisingly close to the cap on this deck. So we definitely want to use you because you summon and put extra attack on a creature. Units get +2 this turn. We'll leave that out for now. Kill an enemy attachment. I think we already put that in. Someone deals 2 damage. Can snipe out an enemy creature, but it's pretty useless. Deal 3 damage to enemy player. We might keep that back for a second. It can get big, so we'll include it because we need something big anyway. Okay, so we've got about 10 more that we can put in here. Endurance Warcry, great blocker. Warcry Aegis. It's cheap, I guess. But I feel like we need 2, 1, 2. We're gonna put the 2 flyers in. I think we need more flyers and stuff. Strangers have Warcry. We've already got those in. Flying. Fire for a 3/3. Flying Warcry. Hero we've already got in. So we're almost done here in regards to what we've put in. The Spiked Helm maybe, just to help us out a little bit, perhaps. Strangers are deadly. We could always splash for this, maybe. I don't like going with a 3rd color unless we have like a really good reason to. Because the unit damages. We're already playing with those strangers there as well. 3 for a 2/1, it's not flying though. We've already got that one in. I think we've kind of reached the pinnacle of what we can do. Big Bag Kaiju. Hey, sorry. Des! Hello, welcome in, much love. Yes, this isn't Pokemon, I'm sorry. This is Eternal TCG. I was going to do Pokemon, but I couldn't figure out a solid enough deck for it, basically. Drop in the Twitter, drop in commands. So instead we're going with this. That's on the 6-drop, we'll chuck that in for the extra damage to the opponent. These guys have Overwhelm. Deal 2 damage, Overwhelm. Kill an enemy attachment, which could be good. I feel like Rally might be something we do throw in here to give my stuff to attack. I guess, maybe. Sounds like upstairs has some sort of weird water feature going on. 1 for 2/1, we'll chuck that in. Deal 1 damage and give something +1/+1 sounds like a good idea. Units gaining Warcry. I'm not 100% sold on it. Let's play it anyway. Let's see what happens. This is not Hearthstone, no. It is a very shiny game. It's a mix of Magic and Hearthstone, so it's really cool. I've just started playing myself. I played during beta a little bit, and was intrigued, but then lost interest because there was so much Magic the Gathering stuff going on in my life. And now that things have slowed down between sets, I thought I'd explore back into Eternal, mostly because of Amy, ZED's other half. Amy, where is your details for your Twitch? Amy, here we go. Amy, manager and producer of ZED TV, Twitch partnered streamer. So, just don't know. Just don't know. I'll have to search for details later. But she got me onto this basically. I was following along and just went, you know what? It looks really good. I'm gonna have to give it another try. That hand looks sweet. I think we'll go with it. We'll see what happens. Bam! Let's get rid of this tooltip. We don't care about lifestyle and stuff. Chuck down a signal, which is basically like mana. Because you hate Magic the Gathering so much that you need to play anything else.
The price of progress.
I think we all know at this point that I'm very much stuck in my ways and I very much love my Magic the Gathering, so I take offense to that stuff. And I know you're joking, so... Alright. Okay, so our enemy has just bait us with a little bit of flying there, which is fine. You play a unit, here the people gains its battle skills. Oh, gains the unit's battle skills. That's what it means. Okay. I see.
For those
That means
who
that
cannot.
if I summon a unit after this unit, with Warcry, she'll get Warcry. And then +1/+1. I guess you don't want this pack of Time Spiral. You know I want that pack of Time Spiral. And you know I'll strip to do it. Okay, well I probably wouldn't go that far. Hey, I'm playing against
We
Yorgmoth.
stand united.
YAWGMOTH. I guess I'm playing against another TCG player then. Okay, cool. I can burn out my opponent's ground creature here and force through my Hero of the People. Let's do that because I don't want to lose my hero. But I definitely do want to attack my opponent because my opponent was up on life until now. It doesn't help if you're trying to get rid of it. I'll help a brother out. Yeah, you're not getting my Time Spiral booster. That's not happening. That's not happening. It's going in with the Chaos boosters. Which, Jamie, by the way, future things, I think you know what I mean. That might happen at that thing that we were talking about. We will see what happens when the discussion happens. But it would be nice if we could, and I'm certainly going to push for it. So we'll see. Makes me very excited. Glad to grab that pack when I did. It was $7 cheaper in Osaka than in Tokyo. Don't understand how they do pricing over here. Over here it's called We're Australian and everyone likes to screw us, including our own stores. That's why Time Spiral packs over here are really expensive. Like, stupid. Speaking of, there's a local card store, which I'm not going to name for obvious reasons, quite a large chain, and the cost of Lorwyn was $25. And I looked at it and just went, I want a booster of Lorwyn. I never got to crack Lorwyn. It was like Cold Snap. It was one of those sets that I didn't actually see. So I was at that point out of the game. But just no. Okay. Strange of Warcry. So Sigil.
You're
Warcry?
not fit to rule.
Which I'm guessing means yep. Okay, great.
The
Flying, which means yep, that is so good. Alright, cool. So that's lifesteal. I don't care about a 1/1 lifesteal right now. But this now has Warcry and flying, This could possibly be the coolest 3-drop I have ever seen. That is amazing. Dartboard or make it up? I'm not sure what you mean.
Just reattach this.
Oh, with the prices of boosters? Yeah, probably. Do I want to block here? I feel like I want to block here just to try and kill it, but we'll see because our opponent has 2 mana open. I'm sure that they're going to have something not... Okay, that's fine. Cool. So strangers get +1 attack. You're not a stranger, you're a deserter. You're a deserter? Oh, you are a stranger. Okay. Right. Which doesn't matter because it'll still kill you. So,
We stand united.
strangers have Warcry. Strangers have +1 attack. Attack. That's a lot of Warcry. So I've effectively given all of my stuff Warcry. Warcry, as you can see there, means that when it attacks, the top unit or equipment in my deck will get +1/+1. So it just got +1/+1 times 3. So +3/+3. Which is probably good considering this thing here. Oh my god, it just killed my big one. Oh, I wanted her. You killed her. You killed her.
The price
Okay,
of
that's
progress.
fine. Alright, so your 6/6 is currently dark, so it can't do anything right now. So I'll just attack with everything again. Oh yeah, I will. They're like pricing for all cards packs. They don't work with standard price structures, so cards vary a lot, and so do packs. Found a few cards about 6% card kingdom price, others go about 120%, and different stores vary a lot. I assume with single cards, it would be more based around local metagame, rather than like going off Beckett prices. People don't Beckett anymore. Based off normal prices or anything like that. So that's definitely a possibility. What did my opponent just play? Because that looked like it was supposed to be nasty and it wasn't. No. Yes? No. Flyer? Yeah, flyer. Can't do anything against my flyer. I know that you can block... Oh, let's just go all in. What am I doing? You can block 2, but you're still going to take 6 damage, right? Booyah! First draft down. Lovely. Wait, what?
Proud to serve.
Did they have something that they had something I'm not aware of, didn't they? Okay, that's new. They have armor, I guess. Wow, that's so crazy. Big Bag Hydro must have something to do with location and either import tax or something. No, it's not. It's literally location. Found a Brimaz store, $6. A Brimaz for $6 in one store, and across the street for $12. That doesn't make sense then. Lots of shiny things for you to stream with. Yum. It had lifesteal. Well, I know it had lifesteal, but how much lifesteal did it have? Because wasn't it only a oh, I'm not gonna block that. I'm confused. Alright, that's fine. So it had lifesteal, but I thought it only had it was only a 1/1. Okay, so you're being blocked by this guy, yeah? So give you +3/+3. +3/+1. Which means there we go. Okay, good. Dead. Yay! First draft. Now I can celebrate properly. Let's go again. Des, really? I think the world has seen enough of less RNG with like 100,000 people that use it. That should show up and isn't. I'm a bit worried about what just happened. Twitter's not coming up yet. What should have happened there was my stream deck should have communicated. Whoops. Yes. Play the game. That's a good idea. Oh, okay. Sure. So you're going first. You know what? I think I'm alright with this. I think I'm okay with this. Yeah, sure. No, we'll keep this. Mainly because this fixes our mana. So we can drop 2 of these, and then on turn 2 drop this guy, and it will fix our, it'll fix for this for turn 3. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm on fire. It's fine. It's fast spell? Yes. Okay, good. So fast spell is basically the equivalent of an instant. All other spells are technically sorceries. So, so our opponent didn't play anything. That's interesting. Good thing that we have this in our deck because at the moment we are stuck around there.
What we need.
And my turn. This is an X spell, as you can tell. So it will actually automatically calculate between that and this to tell us how much we can play it for, which is great. So hopefully we'll use that at the end to blast our opponent 2 pieces. Lifesteal and Reckless. So it must attack. We could burn it. And waste it. That's definitely a thing. I don't feel like I want to waste my Stranger. I guess I could do it this way, just waste 2 cards. 2 for 1's generally not a great idea, but we're going to do it anyway, because at least then we deal our opponent extra damage. And attack with our... I keep going to drag. Attack with that Stranger as well! Take that, evildoer! Fast spell, so original... Yeah, pretty much. Like it was originally back in the old days. When Magic was still in the testing phase, from what I hear. I'm not sure if that's 100% correct or not. Flying Warcry 1/1 sounds great. Now, this is going to sound really weird, but I am going to use my power of 1 to kill this creature, if I can. Because when you play another flying creature, it gets +1/+1, gets out of control real quick, and I do not want that. Lucian for life, thank you very much for the follow. I'm sorry, I only just saw it. I don't have my headphones on, and I probably should, so that I can hear all the bits and pieces happening. Get it, bits? Because you can cheer people with bits. I'm hilarious. I swear. More often than not.
We stand
Probably not right
united.
now. Okay, so my Strangers have Warcry. It's going to eat my Stranger if I try and attack with it, so I'm just going to attack with my 1/1, which means the next unit or equipment in my deck gets +1/+1. Sounds good to me. Interrupt is so much better than instant. It sounds so rude. Yeah, it does. I think that a counterspell should be an interrupt, because you're interrupting what your opponent's doing. The same with any instant spell, should have been left as an interrupt. But, what you gonna do? No Hulk Hogan jokes today. Because that guy's a douche. I want to attack with my Strangers, and I'm not going to, so I'm going to attack with a 1/1, and hopefully we won't draw another emblem thingy here, because that would be terrible. So so the person that followed me is called Lucian for Life. Now I assume that the person likes lichens? Or probably not. Maybe their name is actually Lucian. I'm not going to make fun of it because it's a cool name, but Lucian always just sounds so much like a lichen name. Keep getting knocked out of the top 100 twice. I got sigil screwed. Feels bad, man. Really? Sigil screwed? Oh, at the moment I'm getting sigil flooded. It's like playing Magic. I'm playing Eternal. We're gonna block? We could double block and kill both of our creatures to kill that. No, let's not block. Ugh, come on. Stuff with the sigils already. I want to drill in some more damage, but at the same time, I kind of... Let's just attack for one. Whatever's on top of our deck, though, it's going to be good by the time it lands, right? It's from League. Right, League of Legends League, I assume? I'm not up with the pop culture of the kids these days, if that's what they say. It's been a long time. I keep going to WASD. I don't know why. We're gonna double lock this guy here. Our opponent doesn't have any mana left. It shouldn't have any tricks, which means that it's going to die. I don't mind taking 4, that's fine. Come on, draw us a nice big fat creature. Yes, okay.
I stand ready.
That's actually really cool. We'll attack with both. Problem is that now AUSTREAM just don't have Warcry, which is a little bit sad, but you know I'm okay with this. This guy, he has endurance, so he's going to be blocking all of the stuff until our opponent kills it, which is probably going to be like now. Flying, when you draw a card, the 7 gets +1/+1. Oh, right, okay. Probably should have, well, there's not really much I could have done anyway. Any other packs you want me to look out for? I think you need to hit up Mint in Shibuya. It's the best NTG store in Tokyo. Might be able to find the last treasure or two. Any other packs you want me to look out for? I just keep thinking Mirage Visions, but generally Mirage Visions is so expensive it's not worth including in a draft. Nah, I got no idea. Right, so that thing just turned into like a 5/5. That's great. So we can give all of our... Oh, yeah, I see. I know you want me to attack with this, but you know what? I'm not going to attack with this. And I don't want to give all my creatures Warcry. But this, considering it can't block because it's tapped out, I really want to attack with this, but it's going to get double blocked and ganked, which is not fun at all. I'm just going to hope that we draw some sort of answer to this creature here. This minion, this unit. One of everything. Yeah. Actually, Big Bag Kaiju. You have now the power of the god, the Banhammer. You've got mod powers now because you're in my stream now. And considering that I know you so personally, I don't see why I shouldn't give you mod powers. If that makes sense. Just saying. Did this guy just... Right, okay. So it's just gonna get bigger. Still only gonna be 8. We are gonna get face wrecked. We are really gonna get face wrecked here. Let's attack with the 1/1 and the 5/9. Let's see how our opponent handles it, because we're gonna be dead otherwise. We probably actually should have played this to give more cry to this guy here and this guy here. So let's have a look. So you're getting blocked just by the 5/5? Okay. That means that I'm gonna give you +3/+1. This will ready on my turn, on my opponent's turn, because it has endurance. But this is killing me real good every turn, and I need to find a way to deal with it. If you weren't so obsessed with English versions, I could have gotten you anything today. So Japanese packs dating back to 7th. Oh. I don't know. I can't think of unstable form. Okay, sure. I can't think of anything else that I really desperately require as such. Yeah, I don't know. We're about to lose this game. I think here it's basically... it's going to be a concede moment. So we're going to attack just because we can. And press the red button. Like a little bitch. Which I am fine. It's alright though, because 1 win, 1 loss, right? Hey, you can edit your deck. Okay, great. Let's do that then. Already playing Dad. What am I even looking for now? I don't know. Silence and Stunner unit could be good, surprisingly. And I say that when I would usually not say that at all ever. Feels dirty even considering it. I feel like we should have maybe grabbed the 3rd Valkyrie when we had the chance. I don't think so though. I think this Warcry one is stupid. I think we can take that out. Kind of want more flying or something. Let's play the Inspire because it draws us. It's a cantrip. So, sure, that looks good. Lucian for Life says Crown Watch Paladin is solid. Crown Watch Paladin, which one was that? Crown Watch Paladin. Edit. Was that in green or? Oh, this one? Yeah, we're not. Oh, we're actually not playing it. That's weird. I took it specifically because it had Aegis, and it looked really good. Rampage is great. Endurance and Warcry seems alright. What are we going to take out? The hero was great. I want to be able to draw that hero more, to be honest. Probably take out the Temper, just because it doesn't seem like people are playing enough 1 health creatures to really worry. And then we'll put in the Paladin. Alright, we'll go with that. Thank you very much for your suggestion. We will try it. We will see how it goes. You found a squid, Dev. Yes, you found a squid. Why doesn't anyone find a tank? No, no one's got a tank. Let's see if my stream deck is working. Should be going with commands. Doesn't seem to be. And I wonder what's going on. Ooh, okay, so we got Fixer here, which is great. So we can run with 3 of these. We're going to curve out nicely into this. Alright, we'll keep that. Looks alright. Looks fine. We're not going to have a turn 1 play, which is fine. We don't really need one. Turn 2 play is good enough. I love the fact that the Stranger just fixes your mana. Or your sickle base, I guess you should say. Lifesteal. Oh, I don't like Lifesteal. Makes me very, very nervous. Okay, cool.
We forge what we need.
You can play the Stranger here. See if our opponent attacks. I feel like I'm just gonna let it through. Mostly just so I can chuck this on my dude. One of those down. Ooh. Ooh. I have a plan developing in my head, and I don't know if it's a good plan or not. Nah, we'll just chuck it in this head just in case. Sure. Just attack our opponent. End turn. I need to decide what to commander deck to build for August. Should I rebuild my Growl Dog deck? Or a Gross Simic deck? Gross Simic deck, of course. If you equip the Paladin with the weapon, they have to 2-for-1 up. You know what? I didn't actually think of that. So I probably should have thought about that. But that's fine, I guess. What kind of ages? Sure. Wow. Alright, cool. That's pretty big. Three and 3. So we've got a good amount of influence now. We'll be able to power surge that onto something. Are you gonna attack me with that? Really? No blocks. Are you gonna sacrifice your... No? Okay, sure. Let's play with one of you. Don't want to waste this whole thing, but I'm going to, because I want the Thorn Beast out of the way. I guess I don't need to attack with the Aegis, but I feel like I should. Mostly because it's got Warcry. No, he's already had a puppy deck. Big Bad Kaiju does not get to do another wolf deck. Because we all know how that went at PAX. Yes, don't we? It feels like such a waste. Let's just attack for 6 and leave our Aegis back. Yeah, I'm gonna feel dirty for doing it. Wow, it's almost 10 o'clock already. GD. Not gonna attack with the 3-3. Why is that? I'm gonna let it hit the 3. Can't wait to put that on Paladin, and then it will be a Paladin carrying a rifle instead of a hammer or a sword. Because I think that that's neat. Maybe that's just me. You Warcry, but you're big and flying and kills Dolph. But you know what? Oh yeah, that looks good. And then we'll just attack.
That's cute.
Alright, sure. It was so much fun to do it. Well, it's not. I've only won with that dog deck once, and that was sheer luck. Well, I guess. You know what? If you're having problems trying to decide, just remember, Gundam out. Speaking of Big Bad Kaiju, do you happen to have a subscription to Loading Ready Runs? Because if you do, and I'm fairly sure it's you, it came up with with the name of Big Bad Kaiju the other day when I was watching. So it was interesting. Opponent's gonna block both, gain a little bit of life, that's fine. Massive F off dragon. Hi, look at my dragon. It's pretty, it's big. That's the plan. I've got time to experiment. Amonken has given me a few really fun cards. Yeah, I've got to rebuild blue-black zombies, cause that's just sick. Just so good. Hey, look at this. We're gonna burn out our opponent, yeah? This is the first time we're actually going to... Oh! Damn it. Deadly? Really? Alright, that's fine. That's fine.
You're not
We're gonna burn out our opponent. I do need to have a sub. I thought it was you, and it came out, and I screamed out to Donna. I was like, "Holy crap! I'm pretty sure that's Jamie." One day, when I get Twitch partnered, I look forward to also having your sub, which probably won't happen because let's face it, I'm entertaining, but I'm not LRR entertaining. Oh, our opponent's gaining life. We don't want that to happen. Do we want to hit them for 8 here? I feel like there's no reason not to. Or we could keep it to make sure our opponent doesn't play something stupidly big. Just burn them. Just burn them. Jund them out, right? You know, I wonder if there's a Jund deck in Eternal. Because that would be amazing.
Make your
And then
move,
my opponent plays something.
sweetheart.
That's fine. Ugh, really? Would have been nice to draw that. Samuk gives everything haste. Charity gives everything trample. Hazard burns all the land I get flooded with. Yes, that is true. Hazard is very cool. Hey, I'll pitch a land and I'll do 2 damage to
Follow my
everybody.
lead.
What's that? Furnace of Wrath? Evelethbow Garden? Bogadins? And whilst I'm playing Bogadan Hammer, I burn everything for lots. Yeah, sounds good. Just a little bit. Hey, 9/9 Dragon! Woo! Only problem with having a 9/9 Dragon is the fact that our opponent has a blocker for it.
Which would you like?
And we're gonna die to this deck.
Small incision.
We were doing so well. Ooh, gave it -1/-1. Yeah, that's fine. Our opponent's just waiting for us to attack. 6 has deadly, so it can't kill it. That's fine. Kills any unit damages. It can kill it, and it has quick draw. Okay. 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to block it. Yeah, okay, we're dead. Dana's playing Persona. So every time she goes into one of the attack modes, I'm just like, yeah, I like this. What is going on, I wonder, with my Stream Deck? That's why Stream Deck has decided to stop working. That's fantastic. We're gonna die. We don't, there's nothing we can do. No! What? Forgot I had to do placement games. But is it really doing placement games during draft? That didn't seem right. Right, let's see if we can't win this last one rather than losing. Perhaps would be nice. When I rebuild Jund, it's going to be true Jund. Huge green creatures burn everything. Disgusting graveyard fun. I will make sure to play Graphdecker's Cage. I mean, what? That's way too many in our starting hand. Let's redraw those sigils. Now, there's an interesting mechanic with this game, apparently, that when you redraw your hand, the game will ensure that you have a 2, a 3, or a 4 draw. I don't know if that's any good or not. It doesn't sound like a great thing to have, but whatever. So we just dropped our 1 for a 2/1. Sweet. Other colour, always good.
The
Drop a
price
flyer.
of progress.
Get in with our war cry. We're doing alright this time. We're coming out okay. Yeah, so Zombies is one of the decks that I want to make. Because Zombies just seems really cool in the current environment. Which, as much as I would absolutely 100% love to... what are we going to do here? Strangers have Warcry? Into a Stranger? You didn't get +2. Yeah, I'm not going to be playing Standard Zombies anytime soon, but I've got enough. Wonder if I can save that. I'd be guessing I can't. Looks like our opponent's not going to block it. Okay, right.
We stand
Stranger.
united.
Yeah, zombies. So I've got enough zombie stuff left over from the case. What's the best and cheapest modern deck? I want to get into modern, but pay in it is quite steep. You're right, modern is very expensive to get into, technically speaking. The reason I say technically speaking is because Modern's only as expensive as you want to make it, and it depends on if you're going to be playing tournaments, which I'm guessing you are. So you'll probably want to be looking at red, burn, red deck wins. Every time a new set comes out, the metagame has to adjust, and red is always the best aggressive deck out there to go straight in with, because you can pretty much just rarely requires any kind of updates. Sometimes when it does, updates are usually quite cheap because the standard cards for red generally don't sell for a whole lot at this point, because red hasn't been good in a while. But in modern, red deck wins is always good, and it's always been good, so that's great. Let's kill this guy off. So one of your best bets is always going to be betting on red, as weird as that may sound. Plus, because red deck wins is basically a burn goblin deck, again, it's just really cheap. The most expensive things are blood moons, and you could, depending on if you're in Australia or America, and I'm guessing you're in Australia, you could probably get the blood moons from the latest Masters set for generally about 25-30 bucks a pop. So that is definitely something to consider. Yeah. We're going to attack with both of these. Give me that Warcry trigger. See if our opponent... Yep. Drop Rally. So happy I didn't take that out. And that's cool. You're in the UK. Okay, so in the UK, you're probably looking at 15 to 20 pounds, I'd like to say. I can't remember your metric units, something like that. Ooh, that's a big flyer. I'm gonna attack with this guy. So yeah, red deck wins is probably going to be one of your best bets. If you look at, there is a website called, I think it's called MTG Top 8, and it will show you a whole bunch of different tournament decks. So you can look around what's popular in Modern and make your choice based off that. It will also tell you how much those decks are in US dollars, which is pretty handy. I don't think it converts to any other than USD. But definitely check that out, because that would be where you need to look for what potential deck you think you're playing. No blocks? Blocks? We're gonna block this guy. We're gonna let this one through because, yeah. Our opponent didn't have something to kill off our 7/7. That's actually a surprise. Warcry Aegis 5/4. Hello. Okay, so we don't need to burn off anything. We're just going to attack with both of these before we play anything, because we don't want to be a chump. Ooh, nice. Okay. Warcry Aegis. We can blow something away if we want to, and I think we do. 2/2 flyer. +1 attack where you have something in the void. Infiltrate already went off. You know, and we might actually just keep that just to deal damage. Nice octopus there. I need to rebuild my red kitchen table modern deck. I have a few more goblins I need. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, it's pounds lol. Yeah, I don't pay attention because I never travel to the UK, because that would be expensive and would cost money, and I just don't. So yeah, I don't pay any attention at all, which I probably should, but you know, Brexit and shit, whatever. I mean, your country's fine. Country's fine. What are you talking about? Oh, our opponent's on 5, huh? Alright. Boop! Yay! Burning out somebody just feels so much better. I can't believe this is counting towards placement games though. Why would that be? I don't understand. What time is it? 9:54. And I do have to work tomorrow. My stream deck is... My Elgato stream deck is frozen. There was an update today, so none of my buttons are working. I think we'll go for one more draft. This is the first real problem I've had with the Stream Deck, so I'm a bit surprised. How much are booster boxes? Australia's expensive, dude. Booster boxes here usually average for about 165 to 180, depending on where you go. Hoping out of my boxes of MM17 I could pull a couple of guides and goblin assaults. Already pulled one Blood Moon. Yeah, I pulled a Blood Moon out of mine as well. That gave me my third Blood Moon. So I finally have all my parts for my red burn deck. I think we want to redraw this. Mana Fixer we don't need. Endurance Warcry. Rally. Redraw. Yeah, I think I was really just quite incredibly lucky that Wizards decided. Oh, that was weird. Wasn't that the depleted one that? Whatever. I was just really lucky that Wizards decided to send me that that MM17 box because it had a lot of great stuff in it, especially the Snapcasters. That was terrific. Summon to fix mana. Well, we don't need the mana fixing. 2 for a 2/2 stranger. Flying Warcry.
Die with honor.
Flying.
Price of progress.
Alright, good. Excellent. Filling up the board again. It is rough. It's worse when people want to buy singles at SCG mid-price. Like, that's American prices. Wait, so I'm buying a booster box at $175, getting approximately $90 value out of a box for standard, and then you want me to sell it off at American prices, like, what, $50 for rares that you need. Not going to happen. So it makes it really rough, especially for YouTubers and stuff like myself, who buy cases to crack and things like that, because it's like, well, what am I supposed to do? You know, I need the content, but then once I produce the content, I can't. There's no way I'm going to make my money back half the time with those boxes, unless you crack something really good. Yeah, we get screwed for prices. That's why we go overseas for most of our singles. Said Kaiju, indeed. Yeah, that's why places for us, even local places, we generally won't really go to for most singles unless it's something we really need or we can't find here. That we can find here that's rare. Most of the time we'll probably go for something like Card Kingdom because, you know, the fast shipping, like you will receive it here in Australia within a week, which is nuts. Like we won't even get eBay stuff within like, you know, 4 weeks most of the time. I bought a Fluctuator. No, it's not in this pile of cards. It's in another pile of cards. I bought a Fluctuator just before they fluctuated in price. Actually, maybe it is here. Maybe I've buried it under other piles of rares and uncommons. No? Okay. But the moral of the story here is that I bought a Fluctuator before it fluctuated in price. And when I got it was just after I needed it for Commander the Gathering, which is the Commander show that I usually do monthly, that at the moment is kind of on a bit of a hiatus. Mostly because my co-host Brad Diyoshi from another Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Diyoshi, is going over to Russia this month. Next month he's going to E3, so I've got to try and figure out a back plan to that, if that makes sense. But yeah, so the Fluctuator, I received it 3 days after we recorded. What you gonna do? But yeah, Australia just doesn't. It's really hard. It's really hard, and it's kind of sad because I would love to be able to just go, yeah, cool. Look at all these. Yeah, look at these opportunities we get, but Australia is just—it's ridiculous. MP number says, my LGS buys singles at SCG unconverted and sells them for converted. Yeah, exactly. Like, how ridiculous is that? It sounds like yours is actually better than most, because a lot of places will go, 50% of unconverted SCG and then sell at converted, so they're making massive profit off those singles, which as a business I understand, because it's a business thing where they want to make money. That's cool, I get it. But at the same time, if you want to sell more singles, like drop your prices a little bit, and you know, maybe people will stop going overseas as much as they are. Lifesteal and double damage? Yeah, we are. Absolutely. Oh, we won't attack with these two. Okay, so we've got a 6/6 that's going to be doing 12/12 and gaining me 12. Hitting for 12 and gaining me 12. That is massive. Oh, was it only for one turn? No? Oh, right. It's because I played a sigil. Yeah, cool. That's fine. CK. I need to do my next order at CK when the next set comes out, in case it has anything good. Thankfully, they ship so fast. It's fine for my August trip. Not sure they provide free UK delivery with any order of £20. Oh, really? That's pretty good. This draft deck is sweet. Thank you. This is my first time drafting Eternal, so I thought I would try it out and see what would happen. Okay. I don't block you, do I? I just let it through. What do you do? Lifesteal, unblockable. Well, okay. That's fine. So you're going to gain back, what, 5 life, and I'm going to hit you for 8 life. So I'll just take the damage. Oh, that's what we want to see. Sigil. Smash for 12. Yeah. Alright. That was sweet. You've reached bronze in the draft league. Oh, it's a league? I just thought it was just draft. I didn't realize it was an actual league. No wonder it was doing like placement games. Cool. Well, I mean, we've got 2 losses, and we've got 3 wins. So we're doing alright for the first draft. I've only been telling you to try it for months. Amy's also been telling me to try it for months. Ricano is a sweet deck. I used Ricano to get into Masters. What is Masters? I'm looking forward to seeing your Chaos draft. I will be watching you guys fight over that pack of Homelands. Thanks, Kaiju. You are a jerk. And you know, if you buy a packet of Homelands, I will actually include it, because Homerids for life, yo! I don't know. Just be aware that if this Chaos Draft thing happens, where hopefully I'm planning for it to happen, you might actually be a part of it. And you will have to reap your own horrible reward. Masters is top rank. Oh, okay, right. Highest league. That would be sweet to get into Masters. Bronze, silver, gold, diamond, Masters. Oh, right. Cool. So I'm in bronze now, so I've got a long way to go. Let's play another round. Because then if we lose, we're done with the draft, and if we win, then we can maybe keep it around for next time. It's only 10:03. I usually only go to 10 anyway, and my brain's not working. Let's see if I can't reload my stream deck, because that's really frustrating. Doesn't look like it wants to reload. It looks like it wants to freeze on desktop, and wow, alright. I finally got the 3 Parliament I needed for my Combri deck. Okay, well, okay, I take the hint. I'll bring a pack of Innistrad instead. Innistrad! Snappy. Innistrad was for anyone who played in Standard at that time, Innistrad was the best cycle, because it had basically what we were calling Solar Flare, which was a reanimator style deck. It was so absolutely horrible to people, and yet so really good. Oh, do I want to keep this? I feel like I do. Complete unless you have a unit. At the same time, like, I mean, We're not going to have a unit for it, and I don't trust this. Let's redraw. Just in case. Okay, cool. That's not so bad. We'll go with a Justice Signal? Sure.
A few more adjustments.
Alright, so what does this thing do? Summon, give a unit or weapon in your hand +1/+1. Okay, sure. Warcry Aegis. See, I don't get it because you can just block it, right? So it doesn't sound like it's that great. You really want to put something on it to make it better. Oh, but Empower +1/+1. Okay, sure. Let's go with you. Can burn it. I think we just burn this. We don't have the influence to play. Oh, right, because you need 3. Okay, sure. I guess here we just play a stranger then? Yes.
We stand
because we don't want to
united.
waste this by just being blocked out, even if we can pump it. It's just bad move all round. You just had to throw pricey compared to all the older sets. It is. I almost got a box for $320, and I was really tempted. I feel like the True Parliament is just so pricey. MP number says it's supposed to be pumped up to the wazoo. Goes really well in weapon decks. Well, yeah. I assume that my day is about to get very interesting. Oh, it doesn't go down? It's not... I thought Empower was supposed to be until the end of turn? Am I wrong? I'm wrong. Let's burn it. I don't want that around. Just kill it. I don't want to use it. I kind of do want to use it. Don't want it to be blocked. Let's just attack with this then. Let's not waste our paladin until we can equip it with some sweet irony tech. The price of some of these packs is why I build cubes. I can make an 8-player cube of a block for the price of 2 to 3 older packs. Yeah, exactly. Donna and I are actually thinking about building a pauper cube. Just for shits and giggles. Because I have... That's mostly about 3/4 of the collection after I've slimmed it down as well. But I sort of just want to get back into doing something different. Endurance Walker, that's really good. Play you out if you can block stuff. It's a fast spell. We could use that to actually kill this one off, and that's fine. Or we could just use it on our Aegis. Alright, let's see what happens here. The question is our opponent deciding to block? Yes, it is. Okay, sure. Pump. Sort of a waste, but at the same time, reducing our opponent's board seems like a really good thing to do right now.
Fly steady, Valkyrie.
Until now. And now we just feel stupid. Strangers have Warcry.
United.
We're not going to be able to block this, and it'll kill our other stuff. What does end turn here? Makes me real nervous. One day we'll play my Innistrad cube together. You can get all the feels. I would get all the feels, absolutely. Again, just when you've played as long as I have, and there were certain sets that I missed, which is a shame, but stuff that I didn't miss, there's just some really fun sets out there. That's massive. Right, okay. Shide, got nothing that's going to be able to block this. I think we'll just end our turn. We attack with a 3/3, they're just going to block it anyway. Hey, Risk Guy! Welcome back, my man! You were slapping your girlfriend with fish? Risky? You were doing... You were doing what now? Oh, holy crap! This is looking like it's gonna get real bad for us, isn't it? Yeah. This is looking like it's getting real bad for us. There's not much we can do, though. Whoa! Yeah, I think we've lost this draft. More Warcry. Do we... I guess we just attack with whatever, just to give something Warcry, and hopefully it's something big and sweet off the top of our deck, or a weapon or something? I don't think that's going to be the case. You've got something for me? Are you not going to rain hellfire down on me, are you? Again, like you did last time. Oh, okay, obliterate. Obliterate's great. Let's obliterate the flyer just if we can. Oh, yeah, there's nothing I can do. I'm just dead. I'm just dead. Look at how much dead I am. Minus 30 dead. That's very dead. I'm so dead. But we completed a draft, so we get this like really weird icy chest looking thing. 2005 gold. Yeah, right. That's pretty cool. Stormlings. Yeah. And a booster pack by the looks of it. Let's go through it, guys. Claim. Alright, what did we get? 535 and a booster pack. 270 and an excavate. And another booster pack and some more gold. More gold! Look at that, we're almost back up to enough for a for another draft, which is great. Let's open this booster. Open all the boosters. Alright, so what do we got here? We've got Unstable Form, Echo. Transform a unit into a random unit that costs 1 more. That sounds slightly good, but at the same time not terrific. Subvert to a random card from the enemy player's hand. That reminds me of a Priest card from World of Warcraft. Our rare Infiltrate. Play 2... that's that stupid one that we got hit with before. I'm gonna call it stupid because I can. Congratulations for completing stuff. Well, thank you! Am I sure I want to time you out? Did it time you out last time? Because that would be the bots and not actually me. I need to fix these bots. I'm terrible at it. And I haven't given enough time. There's another Excavate. This one's Foil. Burn Out. Sacrifice a unit to deal 5 damage to the enemy. We've got plenty of those, I think. When you play a weapon, draw a card. Yeah, that sounds like it could be combo-esque. Maybe. Flying. When you play a relic, Tinker Overseer gets +1/+1. Weapon. Power. What's a relic? Have I seen a relic yet? That's a Tinker. Must be some sort of creature spell, I'd be guessing. Golem. Giant. Whatever. I assume it is. Yay, we got another Flame Blast. I like that, because I definitely want to put that in the deck. Ooh, okay. So 6 cost Fortunate Stranger. When a player plays a stranger, including this one, a player draws a card. Hey, that's pretty cool. What is going on? Yeah, okay. Cool. Alright. This thing is still not working like it should. 1 second. What are you doing? So, that was the Eternal. And I really like it. I had a lot of fun playing that, and I think that we should play that more often in the future. It's certainly, again, the art style especially makes me really happy because it's not all sort of, how would you put it? It's not hypersexualized or anything like that, which is really good. Let me just task manager for a second. Tinker sucks relic of what you equip yourself. Think enchantments. Huh. Personal conversations. That rare goes well in Rakano. There's so many decks that I need to kind of learn about. And it looks like, I'm not gonna lie, it looks amazing. Where is the stream deck? There it is. And task. Let's see if I can kill the stream deck. And then reboot it because I need it. Plus, hanging out and talking with people is kind of nice. Need to go. See you later, you old farts. Thanks for turning up, Rift. Always a pleasure to have you hanging around. Thank you very much for chatting. And I hope that you, sir, enjoy your night. As for my stream deck, it is frozen like nobody's business. And it is not working at all. Which means I'm going to reboot my computer if I'm going to use it. But you know what? I think it's that time of the night where we can just say, it's the time has come to go, my friends, to go to sleep, and then wake up in the morning and have to go back to the day job, because that's a thing we have to do as adults, and it's horrible. RNG Eternal is a site to find out what's in standard. Eternal Warcry has budget builds if you're just starting out. Magnificent. Once you make some ranked decks, maybe we can place as MP. Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely something we can look at doing. I think that the next time I'm probably going to be popping on to Eternal is probably going to be next Tuesday. Because we don't have any magic stuff coming on for a while. But other than that, we should be all good. Night night, Kaiju. Night night, everyone. Thank you for turning up, for hanging out, for hitting the follow button. Just remember that the socials down there over that way. Follow me on the Facebooks and Twitters. Come hit that subscribe button on the YouTubes and help me make this thing grow and be great. And keep your eyes peeled here, obviously, because we're going to be doing more stuff, and especially more Eternal, because I'm really, really enjoying it. And I'm actually quite loving it. So thank you very much, especially you, yourself, Solution for Life. Thank you very much for all the helpful advice and the tips. And I will definitely check out those websites. And Big Bad Kaiju, I hope you're having so much fun in Japan. You seem to be eating all the things and patting all the furry creatures, which is amazing. But that's it for me, and keep cracking packs, because why not? That's a thing. It happens.